Hey there, YouTubers. The trip has begun. It's about 8:30 in the morning. I wanted to be much further along, but it's me. I don't get up well in the morning. I have a hard time getting going. But this is 75 headed north in Ohio. And this video or series of videos gonna be interesting. I'm not in a real rambling mood yet. I need some music to get me livened up. It's already pretty humid. I was sweating pretty good getting the last of everything loaded and fighting with cats to get them in. But if I'm on 75 headed north in Ohio, that means I am headed to Michigan. But I have some other plans. First plan right now is I'm going too fast. But the plan is to get up to Michigan and go into Canada. That's my plan. I'll share more later. I gotta get some music in me. Alright, YouTubers, 60 miles in or so, 65. Kiki's out from under the back of the bed. She's up in her coffee pot. Vinny's been crying. He's not thrilled. But we're traveling along. It is hot. I really wanted to get started earlier. And a couple days ago it wasn't quite so hot. It's hot and humid. It's about 90. My air conditioner works, but you know, it's still hot. With a, I believe, 18-pound cat when he got weighed in a couple days ago, laying on my lap. He's not happy. I tried a trick. I had a cold drink, bottle of Gatorade or Powerade, I think. So I laid it against him and on my leg. Helped a little bit, I think. I don't know. Closing in on the state of Michigan. Enjoying music, and that's enough of an update. Welcome to Pure Michigan. Chugging along at 63. Alright, I'll ramble in a bit. Trying to drive and kind of hold my flat screen TV up because I hit a bunch of bumps, and for the first time ever that thing just fell down. Luckily the cords held it and it didn't come crashing all the way down. I think I got it jammed back in there where it will hold. That lady ran for governor on and fixed the damn roads. She better get fixing the damn roads. But there's a lot of construction, so they're trying, I guess. I got it jammed up there. I haven't stopped yet. It seems to be staying. I gotta keep an eye on it. But I'll do a ramble part real quick since the roads are smooth. So the destination today, I set out thinking it was going to be Sault Ste. Marie, and it still could be. But there's a good chance I'm just going to stop over the bridge again in the Upper Peninsula and stay at the casino there for a night. And then I want to go to Sault Ste. Marie 3, maybe 4 days, and hoping to catch the locks, you know, in action. Everybody says that's pretty cool. I was there in the fall just for half a day, a couple hours, but I might explore it. But what this trip is I've thought about, there's always places you can go. And the first thing about RVing is just go where you want to go. It might not make for great videos if I end up repeating stuff, but it's where I want to go. It's what I want to do. So what I'm doing different this trip is after those few days in Sault Ste. Marie, I'm going to go around Lake Superior, but I'm going to go around the Canadian side. I've wanted to do that for a long time, and I figured, what the heck, let's do that trip. And there's some really nice provincial parks that I saw online. So I think it's the Trans-Canadian Highway or something like that. I got some information. It's pretty much one road goes all the way around it. And then I'll come down through Thunder Bay on the other side and come down Minnesota and then back across the UP. I'll give that warning now. If you're not interested in following, I understand. Got the passport, I got the cats checked out, and I'm gonna go up through Canada. Yeah, that's right, Keek, that's what I'm gonna do. She hears me talking, so she's sitting on my headrest. I kind of hope this weather doesn't stay this hot, you know, because with animals, it gets tough for them. Right now I got, hold on, TV. Right now I got a little USB fan sitting on the cooler next to me, and I grabbed an ice pack out of the 12-volt cooler, and I got the fan blowing across it into Vinny. Hopefully that's helping him out. He's not chirping as much as he was. I don't think you go do videos to do videos. I think you go do your life, and maybe on the side you do your videos. Comes the Zilwaukee Bridge. Didn't stop for gas yet. Gone 300 miles. I tell you, I've always loved driving. But man, like customary, these roads suck. Just came through a construction zone. The other side's backed up because there was a bad accident. They were down to one lane, and there's a cop already there, but dude had demolished his front end. I don't know what he hit, but he was standing next to the cop, so hopefully everybody's eye. Be careful out there on the roads. It's not a race. It used to be for me, but now Eddie's not the racing type, so I've learned. And tickets get expensive. She has fixed some of the damn roads. This is much better than it was. Found cheap gas. Had to take 75 business. I'm in Grayling, getting back on 75 here in a minute. And I got a ramble idea. Yeah. On 75 North, closing in on the bridge. And here's that ramble I was telling you all about. I was saying earlier, you got to do RVing the way you want to do RVing. And I'm going to use a friend as an example. She sold her house, bought an RV, and went full-time RVing. And I think it's been about 10 months or a year, and she just decided that she missed having a house. So she's gonna allot a time, but she got a house. The benefit is she got it in the area that she really likes. Beautiful area. Small house, just what she wanted. And I know that some people will think that is somehow a failure. But I think personally, that's the biggest success story you can have. Because somebody took a chance on doing something, loved what they're doing, but then also realized they still missed having a house. Not going to end the RVing thing, going to RV probably still alive, but was able to find a place and set down some roots. I think a lot of people go full-time, and some of them will never live in a house again, and it's the perfect way for them. And then some others realize they still like having, you know, a home base kind of thing. And there's some kind of idea out there that is somehow a failure. And it is just so not. Because if it's a failure, then you're living your life by somebody else's standards. And if you're happy, then it's a success. And doing it for a year, we'll call it a year, I think it was pretty close, she was able to totally find out. You know, it wasn't a spur of the moment, non-thought through decision. It was I love doing this, but I also kind of miss having a home. And I've said before, for me, that I've had this RV a few years now, and I totally expected that I was going to full-time. But I'm kind of similar. I've found out that I really enjoy having a home, store all my crap, so I can swap it out in the RV. If I had a bigger RV, I think maybe I could full-time. I don't want to change this RV, but I also believe it would be really difficult to live in this 24/7, 365 days. It would just be rough. Not impossible. Because I've done, I think my longest trip in this was like 3 or 4 months. And this trip will probably be at least a month. And then I have to go back and regroup finances. But I enjoy both, you know? So if anybody else is in that similar situation, because the first thing that happens to a lot of people, and it happened to me, I'm not using my friend as a reference, I'm using me as a reference. When I got this, I was determined and I was positive I was gonna go full-time. Now, if my rent hadn't been such a good deal from a friend of mine, it might be different. But I found the way that works for me. So whatever a person decides, whatever you may decide, one way or the other, just make your decisions based on you. Don't make it on what family members might say, what friends might say, and definitely don't make it from what some person on YouTube is gonna say. You know, make your own decisions, and you can always course correct. I love that saying because it's so true. Nothing is permanent, nothing is forever. Sometimes that's bad and sometimes that's good. You can always make course corrections. Closing in on the bridge. And the wind is picking up, it always does. And Eddie's gonna get squirrely. He wiggles so bad on those grates. I do want to say something. I was here last year, or whenever the heck the election was, their new governor, I don't remember her name, she ran on let's fix the damn roads. Well, judging by most of Michigan, she might get another 4 years. These roads are very nice. I can't believe it. Let's see if it holds up. I'm sure there's still a lot of bad areas because there was a lot of bad areas, but come up on the bridge soon.
This is WHNC, licensed to and operated by the Mackinac Bridge Authority. Currently, we are experiencing winds of sufficient force in the Straits area to issue a warning to all motorists currently on the bridge and those preparing to cross. Examples of vehicles which are especially vulnerable to high winds are pickup trucks with campers, motorhomes, vehicles pulling trailers, and enclosed semi-truck trailers. Reduce your speed to a maximum of 20 miles per hour. Turn on your four-way flashers and utilize the outside lane. Strong winds are blowing across the surface of the bridge. Please exercise appropriate caution. The Mackinac Bridge Authority is monitoring wind speeds at various points along the structure.
Down to 30.
Additional steps will be implemented if conditions change. Please tune to AM Radio 530 or 1610 for updates. Drive carefully and have a safe crossing. This message will repeat as long as current wind conditions exist.
they said I'm doing 30 actually. They said to do 20. I should say I've been on it where it's felt worse, but I'm doing like 35. I knew it was breezy, but honestly, I've been over it worse. There's a couple cars sticking way back behind me that are in no rush either. Obviously, you've seen a few pass me. But, you know, a Class B like this, hopefully they charge me just for a van again, but this is 9.5 feet tall or so. The short wheelbase, it's a sail anyways. There's more wind. I felt that. No mistletoe, dude. I should slow down. I'm doing 40 now. Couple good gusts. See this truck crossing, look at that flags. It's blowing. I don't think I really held anybody up. I know Vin. As much as you don't like it, dude, I gotta tell you, I don't like it. You're digging into me. I know 8 hours is like your limit. How you doing? I tried, it didn't work. I handed her a 5, but she charged me 10. I think that's only like twice. Almost always get charged as a car. Oh well. It's only another hour, but I'm gonna try to stay here tonight. Vinny's done. I'm done with him standing on me. Right at the end, something fell. Alright, we'll see what happens if there's any spots. Taking a detour. Vinny, don't stand on top of me. A couple back streets I've never been on before, so there's that. We got the whole town closed down. Something big going on, right, Vin? You're standing on me, dude. You are so ready not to be driving. Hope the casino has some openings. Alright. I think they're having a car show or something. A lot of people's down here, Vinny. What do you think, Vin? Is there going to be any spots? I don't know either, brother. We'll see.
Strong winds are blowing across the surface of the bridge. Please exercise appropriate caution. The Mackinac Bridge Authority is monitoring wind speeds at various points along the structure. Additional steps will be implemented if conditions change. Please tune to AM radio 530 or 1610 for updates. Drive carefully and have a safe crossing. The traffic will repeat as long as during wind speed.
Is that empty or somebody taked it?
This is WHNC.
No, I'm just pulling in.
You got electricity? Can you hook up to electricity?
Yeah, I need electricity.
I'm leaving and I'm paid till 11 o'clock tomorrow morning. You want my spot?
Okay.
Free hookup for tonight?
Will they give me any shit?
No.
Motorhome. Vehicle pulling trailer.
Alright.
Tell him you paid me. Hey man, I paid him. He said he's paid till tomorrow. I'm serious. The tag's on the thing. You can ask my wife if you think I'm John.
No, I believe you. I just surprised to see one.
Just tell him that, you know, I give the guy $15 for the thing.
Okay.
He's just said that he's leaving.
Okay.
And I bought it from him. Just say that.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And they
Yeah,
shouldn't
yeah.
give you shit. But give me, it's going to take me a couple minutes to get out. I'm right there on 11.
Okay.
And the tag, you got to have the tag on the post.
Right, right.
Tomorrow morning at 11, you got to re-up if you're going to be here.
I come up from Ohio. I stop here every time I cross the bridge.
You're just staying tonight?
Yeah, just tonight.
And if they say anything, we just say, hey man, that guy sold me the rights to tonight.
Yeah, yeah.
You know, and they shouldn't say nothing.
Okay.
I got a race car in the trailer, but he come out here and he's like, man, I need to see this car. And I'm like, I'm just putting it away. And he's like, back down the driveway. I did a hell of a hole shot for him.
Oh, I was trying to get here and they got everything down. It was a big show, huh?
Big car show.
Yeah.
O'clock, they're going to do as much horsepower as they can get on the Mackinac Bridge, so I'm trying to get out of here before then. So.
Well, they're going to try to go fast across it?
No, just to see how many cars they, hot rods they can put on it. So. But yeah, let me pull out and pull in there, and you like I said,
okay.
I thought,
right.
And that was, you'll be all right.
Okay. Thanks. Okay. All right, YouTubers, made it. The UP is calling and I must go. I'm back. I made it to Kewadin Casino in St. Egg and got super lucky, and honesty always pays. There was one spot open and there was a guy getting ready to leave, and he came up to the RV and said, you can have my spot if you want it, just tell him you paid me for it. So I said, okay, and I waited and he moved and I backed in and I went to the office and I said, I didn't tell him that I paid him for it because I didn't pay him for it. And they said, no, it's paid for, you can have it. And they even gave me a card to the pool. So I'm all good to go, got to stay for free. I think there's a concert, Slaughter, I think 80s or 90s band. I don't know if I'm gonna go to that, but I'll at least gamble some. But made it over the bridge, nothing too terrible, and moving on tomorrow. Right, cats? I'll throw on some cat stuff because I haven't shown the cats. I know I get super lucky finding spots, but with the pets, I need electricity. Tell the people, you were a bit of a pain today, weren't you? Yes, you were. Yeah. You whined and cried a lot. You got off my lap twice for a total of 1.5 miles. Yeah. Yeah, the bridge wasn't terrible, was it? Let's find Kiki. People haven't seen Kiki. What are you doing? Are you good? Huh? What do you got to say? You're back into Yoop. Right? You're so much more chill than him. You just ride up by that coffee pot. The worst thing you do is snore in my ear sometimes. Tell the people have a great and wonderful day. Keek. Great and wonderful day? Alright, great and wonderful day. What are you doing? You got stuff to watch. Vinny, you got stuff to clean. Sure is nice to see another UP sunset. Now, I played a little casino because I stayed for free, but my lucky machine from the fall didn't hit again. Great, wonderful day.